Hey guys, Dave here from the Album Review channel, welcoming you back to some new music today from the new album that's upcoming on April the 21st from Jethro Tull called Rock Flute. I actually think it's Rock Flute, but that's neither here nor there. And the second track is called The Navigators, and it's following on the track of the first single, which is a name that I can't remember and can't pronounce, but you know which one it is. It was it was out a few weeks back. Whatever it may be. The Navigators then is this second track, and it's accompanied again by an animated video that's been prepared specially to support this release. We're going to listen to it in a second, we're going to see it in a second. I've not yet listened to it. I know that, as I say, that there's an animated video to go with it. I know that it's the second track that's been released from the album, but apart from that, I don't really know anymore. So, best off just getting straight into it, having a look at the video, and we'll come back after and see if there's anything that we need to have a chat about. Good video, that. Really good video, and I must be honest, the song's got a bit of oomph to it as well. Some good sections in there. We have obviously the flute going, cascading merrily throughout the track, painting its wonderful course of merriment and musical direction within there. Very, very nice. Some nice guitars, some interesting bass work going on there. It wasn't too well elevated, and it was, it was difficult to listen to, but there's some good stuff in there. I like the keyboards, the sort of crazy up and down arpeggio type of display that was going on there. That was really good. Solid drums, solid keyboards. It's all right as a track. If these first two releases are anything to go by, then we are in for a decent album indeed. There's some background that you probably need to know about from this one. So the first thing to say is that the video was directed by Christian Rios, who directed the first video from this particular batch of Tull work. Niord was the god of wealth, fertility, the sea and seafaring. Well, in this particular video, as we saw, it didn't go too well. The Rock Float ship that was portrayed in the video sadly sank in all the bad weather and ended up at the bottom of the sea. So if Niord was looking after that particular boat, that particular ship, then he didn't do a very good job. Let's look at the lyrics. So the lyrics start off: feet fixed firm on windswept headland, far above the raging sea. Lord of all the stormy deeps, the wealth of ages at his knee. Protects and nurtures navigators, rivers bold who loot and plunder, giving strength to hold at bay the tallest wave, the savage thunder. Then to bring them home again, safe to reveal in their fame, tales of valour harsh and virile, treasures taken in God's names. Crab pots stacked, fat diesels straining at the white and foam-flecked wave, echo sounding, seamen rounding, dark mull skirts a watery grave, which calls to lure brave navigators who venture far from harbour home, burning with that fear of feisty fisher folk who live to roam. Okay. Well, and this one particularly on first listening, I think it's rather good. In the band at the moment, Ian Anderson is on concert and alto flutes and flute d'amore, Irish whistle and vocals. David Gudger's on bass guitar, John O'Hara's piano, keyboards and Hammond organ. Scott Hammond is on the drums, and Joe Parrish-James is electric and acoustic guitars as well as the mandolin. Very enjoyable. I like that one. It's one of those that I'm sure is going to grow on me even more, as did the first one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It'd be very interesting to get your guys' feelings as a first reaction, or you may have heard it a few times now, so that's absolutely fine. But getting your feelings and thoughts on that particular track, on the band, on the two tracks so far, on Ian Anderson, his playing and or indeed his singing quality, You can leave me some ideas and some thoughts down below in the comments, if you will. I'll come through and read them all. Really enjoyed this one today. I like the newbies where you can look in a camera and genuinely say, this is a first reaction. It only came out yesterday. As far as Jethro Tull are going, they're in fine fettle at the moment, and I'm going to put you to a video here. Their first release from this album, and it was the aforesaid Genungagap. I'll leave you with that one today. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Album Review channel. Bye for now.